Hello and welcome to Bert's Imperfect Bakes. I'm Bert and today it's a Mother's Day special. Today we're going to be making some chocolate scones and they're ideal for an afternoon tea, social distance of course.
Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius fan. All these ingredients are listed in the description below. Start by sifting the flour into the bowl. Add your cubed butter and then roll up your sleeves, remove any jewellery that might get covered in dough and get your hands dirty. Rub both ingredients together with your fingertips so you have something that resembles fine breadcrumbs like this. Give yourself a round of applause for doing such a good job and then sieve in the cocoa powder. Add in the chocolate chips and then muster all your strength to open the jar of coffee essence. This ingredient is optional, by the way. Add in the buttermilk. And then with a butter knife, no idea why a butter knife, give everything a good mix like so. Add a splash of milk. Mix some more. Add another splash of milk and mix again. Lightly flour your surface. Give yourself another round of applause because you're bossing this. Then gather your dough into a ball and turn it out onto the surface. Roll it around in the flour as if you were making a snowball, just to coat it and lessen the stickiness. Pat it down so it's about an inch or an inch and a half in thickness. Just before we go any further, get your baking tray and grease it. Now back to the dough situation, get yourself a nice scone size shape cutter and cut yourself some nice rounds. Place on your greased baking tray and carry on. Flour the inside of the cutter to make life easier. And then cut them out properly, unlike me, and continue. Once you're at the end of the dough, you'll have some spare left over like this. You can either split this into two or make one giant scone like I decided to do here. Beautiful. When you've got your 10 or so rounds on your baking tray, make up an egg wash by cracking an egg into a bowl and whisking well with a splash of milk. Dab the top of each scone with the egg wash. When you're done, decide that you need to give the last one just another dab for no reason at all. Now pop the tray in the oven and bake for 10 to 12 minutes. While the scones are cooking, work out how on earth you're going to wash your ginormous baking tray. After 12 minutes these were done, so out of the oven they came to cool for about 20 to 30 minutes.
So these have been cooking for 12 minutes and they're nice and brown on the top, some of them, and they've been cooling for about 20 minutes. So instead of jam and cream, I'm going to put caramel and clotted cream on. And we're not going to have any debates about which one first. I'm just going to do it the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have this one, which is the last bits of dough. Nice and cooked there. And I'm going to put some cream on first. Whether that's illegal or not, we don't know. We'll just do it anyway. And I'm going to top that with some caramel. And pour yourself a nice cup of tea with your best china. In a way. And have your nice little scone, whatever you want to call it. I highly recommend this recipe. Nice and chocolatey and caramel and creamy. See you next time.